Hey everyone, this is John here with Forever Fit. We're going to be doing some exercises today. All you'll need is a chair, and if you'd like to use weights, you can use weights, but it's up to you. If you'd like, you can also have empty hands. We advise that you have a bottle of water nearby so you can rehydrate if you need to and take a break, and take breaks as you need. Pay attention to your body, how you feel. Alright, so I'm going to start off in a seated position, make my way to the front of the chair. I'm going to scoot forward slightly on the chair, reach the crown of my head up towards the ceiling. We're going to just start off breathing, and we want to extend our neck. We're going to look up, feeling the stretch from our chin into our throat, into our chest, breathing in nice and deep. We're going to open up that airway. We're going to tuck our chin down towards the floor. We want to feel the stretch as we breathe out from the back of our head into the back of the neck, into the upper back and shoulders. Looking up, breathing in, and looking down, breathing out. Looking up and looking down. And if you feel like you're making a mistake with the breathing pattern, that's okay. It's not the end of the world. One easy way to remember it is as I open up my airway from my chin into my mouth, into my throat, into my chest and lungs, and I breathe in to take in that air. And as I close it back up and tuck that chin into the throat, into the chest, I breathe out. And again, like I said, if you make a mistake, it's not the end of the world, it's fine. Look up and down. Excellent. Okay, we're going to look from side to side now. We sit up as tall as we can. We rotate the head and neck, one shoulder. Rotate the head and neck, the other shoulder. Side to side. Sitting up tall and only going as far as you feel comfortable. Looking from side to side, breathing, rotating your head and your neck. And if I feel any discomfort or pain, don't go as far. Good. Okay. So from there, we shrug our shoulders up into our ears, sitting up tall, and let them fall. Bring them up and let them come down. Pay attention to how you feel. As I said, if you feel like you can only come up so far, that's fine. If you can get them way up there, that's fine too. Bring them up, and don't forget to breathe down. Good. We're going to rotate our shoulders, so bring them forward to the ears and pull them back. Forward to the ears and pull them back. Loosening shoulders, loosening upper back, even feeling it throughout your neck. Good. Okay, let's go the opposite direction. Pull back, bring them up to the ears, and roll forward. So back to the ears and roll forward. Gently squeeze the shoulder blades together, loosen everything up. Good. Okay. So we're going to reach forward, start off with small circles. If you feel like you can extend them out to even further circles or medium circles. If you can get large circles, get large circles. It's just like pizza, right? Small, medium, and large. Whatever your shoulder mobility allows. You can even wiggle your fingers if you like. Excellent. Let's go the other way. Start off small, opposite direction. Wiggle the fingers if you like. Maybe medium. Maybe large pizza. Good job. Okay, hand over hand like you're swimming, alternating from side to side. So one hand up, one hand down. Small movement, easy movement. Extend those arms out a little more, extend them up a little more. A little more trunk rotation, a little more reciprocation of the hands, hand over hand. Maybe up over the head, maybe behind you. It's up to you. Big reaches. Backwards. Again, start off small, easy movement. A little bit further, until you get to whatever your full range of motion might be. Good job. Okay, so we're going to move on to fingers and hands. Hands come up, backs tall. Close them up. If you'd like to squeeze, you can squeeze, and then extend them out as wide as you can. Close and open. Close and open. Close, squeeze, open, close, and open, close, open, close, and open. Circles through the wrists. Loosening up those wrists into the hands, into the forearms, all the way down to your elbows. Circle through the wrists and hands. Opposite direction, other way. Excellent. Okay. So from there, we're going to do the ankles. Scoot back into your chair, extend the legs out, point the toes, extend the ankles, and flex the ankles. Pull those toes back to you. Push them out, pull them back. Push them out, pull them back. Extend, flex, push, and pull. Extend and flex, push, and pull. Circle. Circle through those ankles, into the feet, into the arches of the feet, up into the toes, into the shins in the front of the legs, calves in the back. Other way, other direction. Loosen those ankles and feet. Great. Scooting forward onto our chair. Back's tall, tighten up that belly, circle through the hip. Loosen up the hip. How are we doing today? Feeling good? Excellent. Other direction. All right, let's go to the other side. Circle through the hip. Sitting up tall. Other direction. Great. Hands come up to the shoulders and chest. We extend, big reach. If you want to use the weights, you can, by the way, with these ones. Nice and high. Feel those shoulders working. I'm just loosening them up. It's up to you. You can even extend out front. Breathe out as you jump. In as you come down. Like I said before, if you mess up the breathing pattern, it's not the end of the world. No big deal. Nice and high. Very good. Okay. So from there, we're going to go to the legs. This is what we call a leg extension. I scoot back in my chair for some leverage. Tighten out the belly, lean back through the hips, and extend those legs out. Slight bend to the knee, by the way. Feel those quadriceps, muscle in front of your thighs. Bend down and come up. Down and come up. Keep the belly tight. Breathe in. Breathe out. Down and come up. Down and come up. Down. Up, sitting nice and tall, down and up. One more and back up. Excellent. Okay, so from there we go back to the upper body. Extend those arms down. This time shoulders back and down. Rotate, turn hands, wrists and forearms. If you have weights and want to use them, use them. Bring the hands up to the shoulders and chest. Squeeze the biceps and lower down. Notice I'm keeping my wrists straight from the knuckles to the wrists to the elbow. It's going to protect my wrist, by the way. Rotate, turn my hands, wrists and forearms. Squeeze your biceps. Breathe. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Up and down. Up and down. Squeeze your biceps and down. One more. Good. Hands come to shoulders and chest. Sitting tall. Back's tall. Feet on the floor. Raise them up shoulder height and lower back down. Rotating the palms in. You can wiggle fingers if you'd like. Up and down. Up and down, up, breathing out, down, breathing in, up, belly's tight, and down, relax, up and down. Good, so we're going to alternate. Okay. Alternating, we extend the arms down, we bring one hand up, squeeze that bicep, bring the other hand up, alternating from side to side. I can even get a little trunk rotation in there, shoulders, chest, back, carefully, safely. Breathe out as I come up, in as I go down. One side to the other, back to tall, coming up. Excellent. Side to side. Good. All right, hands come to our shoulders and chest. We reach way up to the ceiling and come on back down. Reach way up and come back down. If you can't quite reach up towards the ceiling, reach up on an angle. Maybe you extend out front, whichever way works for you. Big reach. Breathing. Good. Okay. So we're going to alternate with the legs. Extend out from the knees, side to side. Feel those quadriceps working in front of the thighs. Feel those hamstrings working the back of the thighs. Side to side. We're going to do some abduction. Okay. Or lateral work. Okay. Hands come in. Shoulders back and down. Chest are out. We go out wide, we squeeze the upper back, we wiggle the fingers. and come back in, flex the chest muscles. If you can't get out that wide because you have a shoulder issue, rotator cuff issue, tuck the elbows in, protect that area, and only go out as far as you feel comfortable, and that's fine. Squeeze the upper back and come in, out and in, out and in, out and perfect. Okay, so from there over to the legs, same idea, out and in. Tighten up that belly, sit up tall. Knees come in, touch together, knees, feet. Going out wide, bring them in, out wide, bring them in. If this doesn't look, if you don't like this, if this hurts your hips, that's fine. One leg, other leg, side to side. And if you want to do both versions, you can do both versions. Go in and side to side. All right. So we're going to do some marching. Okay, bring the knees up nice and high. Shoulders, chest, back move. Hips move. Right now I'm going slowly, but if I'd like to pick up the pace, we can. It's up to you. You don't have to. Maybe you feel your heart rate coming up. Maybe you feel your lung capacity, your breathing coming up. Shoulders, chest, back. Everything moves. Perfect. So let's do some standing exercises. Remember, you can also do seated versions of these as well. Okay, I'm going to show you a seated version and a standing version. Okay, so my seated version is here. Head up, reaching toward the crown of the ceiling. Okay, I'm going to lean in, push back out, tighten up that belly. Lean in, breathing in, keeping the shoulders, knees, and feet aligned. Push, tighten up that belly. Breathe in. Breathe out. If I want to add some leg extension here, but I don't want to get up, I can extend those legs out. My knees are slightly bent, tighten up the belly, and push out. Kind of like when we were kids on a swing, we want to get up a little higher, right? So now let's work on getting up. If you don't want to get up, remember, you can do that seated version we just did. If you'd like to also, you can still extend those legs, okay? Even though you're getting up, okay? So we're going to lean in. Push through the feet and legs, push the hips forward, squeeze the butt, tighten the belly, extend those hips in that abdominal area, and reach the crown of your head towards the ceiling, standing up tall. If you have arms on your chair and you want to use those to push off the chair, you can. Press up. If you have a walker in front of you, which I don't, but if you do, don't pull on that walker, okay? Really important with that. Don't pull on the walker because the walker is easy to tip. We want to just push off the chair. Once I'm up safely, I can use that walker to steady myself and support myself. Okay? And then as I'm going back down, I reach back to my chair and lower myself down safely. Again, we don't want to use the walker to help us get up or down. Okay? So again, leaning in, pushing up. Very good. Okay, let's make our way to the side of the chair. And if you feel more comfortable at the back of the chair, or if you have a walker, like I said earlier, you can stay with your walker. You can even stay seated if you like. Okay? So I'm going to do some stepping in, stepping out. And I'll show you the seated version as well. Okay? So seated version is here. And we're just simply bringing one foot up and bringing the other foot up. Okay? If you'd like to get your hands going, you can get your hands going. Very similar. In fact, it's the same thing as when we're doing the marching. Okay? You can continue if you'd like in the chair, or if you're up, you can go forward and back, holding onto that chair, forward and back, side to side, in and out. If you'd like to let go of the chair, feel free to let go. If you'd like to get some trunk rotation, get some trunk rotation. If you want to take a few steps forward and a few steps back, feel free to do so. Carefully, safely, and again, if you need your chair, that's why it's there. Maybe you get a little bit of marching. Knees up, nice and high, trunk rotation, hand movement, very good. Okay, we're going to do some ankle extension, okay? You can do it from seated, here, back tall, press up, lower back down. Press up, lower back down. You can even pick up the toes and get some ankle flexion. Or if you're standing behind the chair, I'm going to turn mine sideways so you can see. Press up and come back down. Again, if you want to get that flexion going, pick up the toes carefully, safely, and come back down. Breathe. Very good. Okay, so we're going to do knee raises. Knee raises, I'm sitting in the chair, okay? One knee comes up, I lower it down, okay? Or I stand, same idea. Raise it up, squeeze your butt from standing, tighten that belly, lower down, keep the back tall, head reaches toward the ceiling, up and down, up and down, up and down. If you're seated, just do the other side. If you're standing, you can switch sides of the chair to steady yourself with your other hand. Raise it up, lower down, raise it up, lower down, raise it up, lower down, breathe, back's tall, down, up, and down. Very good. Okay, so let's make our way back in the chair. We'll do some core work for our bellies, and we'll finish up with a stretch. Okay, so sitting nice and tall, back's tall, crown of the head reaching up towards the ceiling. We extend the arms forward, big reach, shoulders down out of the ears. We lean back, keep the back tall and straight, and come up. So I'm going slightly forward, but if you have to stop and maybe sit up tall and just stop there, that's fine too. Breathe, don't hold your breath. A lot of times when people do abdominal exercise, they tend to try to hold their breath. We don't want to do that. We want to breathe, let the air flow. Good, all right. So from there, we're going to do what we call a twist, okay? So lean back slightly, keep the hands in the middle. I'm going to turn to one side, I'm going to turn to the other side. You decide how far you want to twist or rotate. Okay. Go a little further, you go a little further, go a little further, go a little further. It's up to you. Good. So we're going to do a few mobility exercises. Mobility is basically to get your joints moving and rotating, turning and reaching, all kinds of other things. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to sit up as tall as we can. I'm going to take one hand, put it out front, palms facing inward. I'm going to tuck my shoulder down on my ear. I'm going to rotate out. I'm going to watch the thumb. So I'm only going till my arm is extended to the side. That's fine. If you feel like you have no mobility, go a little further. Get your shoulders, your chest, your back, your T-spine, your thoracic spine into it. That's about the point of your middle of your back. That gives you the ability to turn and rotate. Follow your thumb, get your hand-eye coordination going. Breathe, open up. You can even do a little push onto the opposite inner thigh. Be careful with that one. Last one. Good. All right. Let's do the other side. Hand out, thumbs up, shoulders down, palms in. Rotate out. A little bit. Just a little bit. Breathe. A little further. Little further. Little further. Eyes follow the thumb. Breath helps you get where you want to go. A little push maybe on that thigh. Excellent. Okay, good. Let's get some reaching and trunk rotation in there even more. Let's go across. Take that hand, bring it to the shoulder. I abduct out or bring it out. Adduct in or bring it in. Out and in. Maybe you get a little trunk rotation outward. You get a little trunk rotation inward. I get the elbow across the midsection of the body. Maybe you get that elbow across the knee. Maybe we do a little reach. So reaching, like we're reaching across the table to grab the salt and the pepper, or my cup of coffee, or my cup of juice, or a cup of water. Maybe I'm throwing a ball to your grandchild, right? Maybe you're swinging a tennis racket. Maybe if you still golf, swing that golf club, right? Excellent. Okay, let's do the other side. Rotate in, rotate out. A little bit of movement, that's all we need. If you feel like you can do more, do a little more carefully, safely. Maybe a little more, maybe reach. Maybe shake my friend's hand. Right. Maybe throw to my grandchild. Maybe swing a tennis racket. Maybe swing the golf club. Yes, I know we don't swing with both hands, but or in both directions rather. But if you want to, you can, just for exercise. Great, perfect. Okay, let's do some stretching. Extend those arms way up in the air. Remember, if you feel like you want to stand up and do these, as long as you can do it safely, that's fine. Big reach. Look up if you'd like to look up. Breathe. Lean to one side. Lean to the other side. Reach out, big reach. Reach out front. Reach to one side. Reach to the other side. Extend the legs out, sit up tall, reach up over the head and fold down to toes, ankles, shins, wherever you can get to. Maybe lift head hang. Come on back up, bend the knee, overhead. And remember, with all these, you've been living your body a long time. You know your limitations, you know your abilities and what you can do. So work with that. Okay, use your discretion, pay attention to how you feel. Pay attention to what your doctor has told you and work with that abilities and limitations, okay? Bring the knee up to you. Bring the knee up to you. Reach behind your head. Reach behind your head. Cross over. Cross over. Reach behind the low back. Reach behind the low back. Good. Extend the arms out to the sides, back's tall, chest is out. We're going to lean down. Nice stretch for the hip, the obliques, the ribs. Sit up tall, other direction. Sit up tall, we're going to reach up this time. If you can't quite reach up, you can reach to the front. Reach up. Back down. Open up those arms, stretch out the chest, look up to the ceiling, maybe slightly lean forward. Big hug, elbow over elbow, stretching out the shoulders, chest, back. Open up, other way. Hand comes over top, gently pull, nice twist. Hand comes over top, gently pull, nice twist. All right, facing forward, we breathe. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Good job today, everybody. Thank you. This is Forever Fit.